Can Bruce Lee fight? Yes, he can fight, and he is incredibly capable of fighting. So, as some netizens say, because modern nutrition and training levels far exceed the past, is Bruce Lee's combat level definitely not as strong as today's fighters? We certainly cannot make such a hasty judgment. Consider Bruce Lee, a man with heavyweight lethality, ultra-fast reflexes and speed, exceptional ability to control distance and rhythm, and a strong aptitude for seizing opportunities, while also being adept at feints and using fake moves to mobilize. With superior boxing intelligence and versatile skills, can you name an example among the professional fighters of the same weight class around the world today? With Bruce Lee's extraordinary combat strength at that time, even if Bruce Lee were to travel to the modern fighting ring half a century later, do you think modern fighters are definitely stronger than Bruce Lee? The training and nutritional levels of modern NBA basketball players must be much better than during the era of Michael Jordan, right? But, can you firmly assert that modern NBA players are definitely stronger than Jordan at his peak? A genius who transcends the era, how can he be simply compared with ordinary athletes? In fact, if such comparisons do not distinguish between times and switch concepts, like those found on the internet, could be established, then, for the actual combat ability of all the fighting champions in the world today, we could draw the same absurd conclusion as some netizens do about Bruce Lee, because they are not as well trained as professional players 50 years from now, so their actual combat ability is average or they can't fight. I believe everyone can even think of this with their toes. Such a person is either foolish or malicious. Some so-called domestic professional players don't care whether Bruce Lee can fight. He just has thoughts, and similar remarks are just as wrong as the above. Because their rhetoric, in the subconscious or premise of the subtext, is that Bruce Lee can't fight, or his combat ability is average, because not as good as modern professional players, and he is only good at martial arts thoughts and concepts. Isn't that nonsense? How could a master who was recognized by the professionals of his time as a super fighter, a master who was able to subvert tradition, create an era, and create a new realm of martial arts in his time, a fighter who was considered to exist beyond the era in his time, not be able to combine knowledge and action, and only be admirable in thought, while actual combat ability is not worth mentioning? Is this possible? Without a high level of fighting experience and summary, how can there be high-level, era-subversive modern fighting theory and thought? How could there be the qualification and ability to transform a karate world champion and guide him in modern full-contact free fighting?